Folks, please, tell us you're Hispanic without telling us you're Hispanic. And you can say it in English, that's fine. Horchata. Horchata. Horchata.
Putting your pans in the oven for storage.
Hey! I'm gonna make that. Give me like 2 or 3 more.
Con y pegado.
Con. Oh, that's a good one.
De 10.
What is it?
De 10. Argentinian, Messi, 10.
Wait, say it again.
De 10.
De 10.
That's Argentinian.
Okay.
Okay. Give me 1 or 2 more.
Dominoes.
In the back. Hold up. In the back.
Let's play dominoes.
Dominoes. That's Puerto Rican.
No, Cuban.
It's got to be cool. One more.
Llámate o te calmo. Calm down or I'll calm you down.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to speak on this. So y'all gave us a lot of really great information. So somebody asked me, are you Cuban? Somebody asked me something else. Sometimes people are like, we don't know where you're from. And that's also part because I grew up in New York City. And when you're Latino and you're from New York City, and you may have a family like mine that's Argentinian with Peruvian roots and other roots, you're hanging out with Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, you learn to love everybody. Así que a veces yo hago un chin, hago un poquito, un poco de con. You get this. Some of my family has Cuban Americans. My sister married a Cuban American twice. Something different. The third time, I'm told, no, nothing wrong with Cuban Americans. I was like, let her be Cuban American, but let her be like nice. But my brother married a Cuban American. My brother was like, I hate Argentinians. Argentinians are so snotty, they're stuck up, except us, he said. And he was working in a hotel, right? And one day he's working in a hotel as a hotel manager. And my brother passed, this is my brother who passed away, so he always wanted to do improv, so, I'm honoring him by talking about it. It's okay. We honor our people by doing the things that they love or they didn't get to do, one of the both, right? We have to keep honoring our peoples. And so my brother was there, and he was at the hotel as a hotel manager. And suddenly he sees this really tall, he didn't know, Argentinian girl, 5'10", and she like slipped and falls. And he's like, he goes over, picks her up, and they met cute. That's a moment in a movie, right? And so Dee and Kevin got married and had a beautiful little boy, my little nephew Caden. So we get so mixed because we're always with each other. I grew up in an apartment building, to see a Dominican and Puerto Rican getting married, to see a Cuban with a Jewish person, a Russian person with a Panamanian. Like where I come from, we're like this all the time. So sometimes you're eating an Argentinian steak, very juicy, very red, very raw, but you also have tostones on the side, right? Churrasco, entraña, pero también tenemos ahí los tostones al costado, even though that's something that you probably wouldn't find in Argentina. And so one of the things that I remember too was being really little. I was like 7 years old, and this lovely couple from Cuba were taking care of me. They were babysitting me, and I had never had rice and beans before. To that point, I was like 5, and I had the rice and beans, and I kept going home, going, Mommy, arroz y habichuela. And she had to go call them and be like, can you teach me how to do this? Because I do paella, now I gotta do this. But one of the things that I love too is them telling me the story of before they left Cuba, about how tenían una finca, they had like a farm, they had the horses. And so I found that very interesting. When I used to go back to Argentina, I also really love that, you got there and I found my family there, right? Because back home, although we had my immediate family, I didn't grow up with a lot of uncles and cousins and grandma and grandpa because they were still in the South America. So I grew up bilingual, I grew up bicultural. I didn't even learn English really until I was 7 or 8 years old, right? I know it's hard to believe, but television did this because I sat in front of television, seriously. I don't even like television, but I sat in front of it, I imitated it. I was like, tonight. I started out, tonight on the evening news, and then I was like, tonight on the evening news. So one of the things that I really love about being Latino, when we are open-minded enough, open-hearted enough, is that we can let go of the colonizer bullshit that we've all been taught, we could see that we're more similar than we are separate. And that's one of the things that I have learned. And not all of us, not all of us want the rice and bean. Not all of us want to dance all the time. Some of us want to jump into a mosh pit, right? And wear that shirt. But media, magazines, TV, and people will be like, you're not Latin enough, you're this enough, you're not dark enough, you're light enough, you're not gordita, you're flaquita, you're this, you're not. Can we let go of that bullshit and really just love each other? Can we not open our hearts and really say to each other, this is the moment and the time for us to come together and to help each other out, extend a hand, and to release all of this colorism, racism, homophobia bullshit that some of us have been raised with. It's still floating around in the world. And so that's what being a Latina in New York taught me. That's what being, Argentinian, who gets a bad rap, they say we're all these things, and maybe they're not wrong about some of us. But there's also really good ones, like me and many other people that I know. So that's my story, and thank you, everyone.
I just don't get why no one's here yet. I know you're a little more shy, but I just love everyone. I can't wait for people to start coming so we can start bumping.
I know it's an open bar, but this is our cousin's wedding. And the reason nobody's here is because you interrupted the wedding and left to go to the reception.
Sure did! First one here.
Yeah, I don't even know if the wedding's happening because you made me come with you.
It's happening.
Is it? Do we know?
Who cares? Open bar! Did you get a drink?
No,
Open bar!
I didn't get a drink yet. Okay, do you notice how the bartender's not there? It's because the bartender...
Hijas de las gran P.
¿Qué pasó, tía?
You are jealous of my daughter. So you came to my daughter's wedding to get drunk.
No.
No, I came because I love her.
Mira. All of you are still single. All of you do not have a child. Mi Maria tiene su hijito.
Before marriage.
Yeah. Tiene su hijito. Yeah. Y ahora tiene otro que está on the way. She's ahead of you. She's ahead of you.
Yeah, but also, this is your third marriage. I don't agree with her, but don't act like it's a good thing.
Mira, at least she's trying.
Rosita, I know this third time is gonna work, all right? And I'm glad you're taking my hand in marriage for the third time.
Yes, I like you very much. This is gonna be the last time I take your hand because I'm not gonna do it anymore.
No!
You're not going to cheat on me anymore with Rosa.
Oh.
I gave you the money. You're going to marry her this time. And you're not going to make her a fool in the eyes of the familia and la iglesia y Jesucristo.
It's not enough.
I'm so tired of having to pretend that we're not together, and I'm so ready for you to leave my cousin for us. Leave her those first marriage. Not so loud. Oh my gosh, the baby's sleeping. Why are you guys being so loud?
Tell him to be quiet.
Yes, I told him to be quiet.
Sorry, I filled the bottle with Presidente.
Such a wonderful husband.
Gracias. The second wife taught me that.
But I know that this is different. I'm so grateful to you. I mean, you gave up your other family, those 3 kids.
I don't even like them. You know, they were a little bit darker. You know.
And you like helped me raise my children. You left your blood to come help raise my children.
Claro, mija, that's what we do.
Come to him raising your children. I don't like you. I don't like
I paid for your school so you learn English.
you. I don't like you.
I mean, they're already hold but you know, I love them. I love them.
Chancla ninja. Did you do your homework?
No, Dad. Stop trying to whip me every time I'm not doing anything. You know, I done moved
Did
out
you
the
take
way.
out the trash?
No, Papi, he did it.
See, Dad? You can't catch me all the time like that. You done hit me.
I can get you.
Dad, come on, cut it out. You're watching too many novelas. Stop acting like a
You
grown
talk to your father. Wait.
I'm sorry, Michael. You didn't get the promotion. Please don't react.
We're glad to have you on the new team, but you're making a lot of people uncomfortable here at the organization.
I liked you on Tinder, but now I can't see your face.
On Tinder?
I like what you're showing on Tinder.
I'll give you my chancla.
Sir, it's our records show that you have 4 unreturned library books. We're gonna need payment, or we're gonna need those books back immediately. Oh dear Lord.
Say it. You are jealous of my daughter.
I'm never gonna say that.
Me jealous, please.
Digan, yo estoy celosa de tu hija.
¿De quién?
De mi hija.
Are you sure it's your daughter?
3 marriages is not a lot. 3 baby daddies is not a lot.
I paid you the money, and you better do what's right.
Again?
Yes!
I know the 4th time is really
Mija, I didn't tell you to do this. I didn't raise you this way. You cannot be married 5 times.
Pero mamá, es que like, I need to try them all, and you told me that I need to be married first.
Try it on a maybe next time.
What do you mean we're not going to college? This is your 4th marriage. I think it's time for you to try out a man at least.
it's okay.
Mommy, so you want me to douche with Fabuloso?
Así es.
Why is
I
this
was
wrong?
wrong.
Come on, what is this? This will be formula.
Anna! Anna!
And that's our show! Okay, I'm gonna do the first one, Josh will do the next one. Okay.
Alright. Then we're doing
I hope people have better handwriting than I do. Because my
Come on, drum roll, folks. Let's go.
Andrea, Sarabia. Imagining like people were like falling out of the room because it was too full, and then I kept imagining you winning it.
Hey.
All right, drum roll, folks. Let's go. Light paper. All right. Leslie Alvarez.
So amazing. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take like a 4-minute break, and then Josh and I are coming back to do like a 22-minute show called Duolingo. It's a 2-person show. Thank you all.